license.
Sorry, it came over what you were saying. The recording it is on notice. What were you saying?
I noticed that if you upload video on YouTube under Creative license, a Creative Commons license, so there is no strikes on your video.
Well, no, I do upload all of the videos under a Creative Commons license, but it's the music, what license that the music is under, that's what matters. Yeah. But anyway, so was the music that you picked out, was that Creative Commons, or do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can scrap that then. The other thing was the time limit. Like we're like I think Sam and Caleb Sam I think maybe was saying 30 seconds. Caleb said 3 to 5 minutes would probably be okay. I mean, I think the problem with 30 seconds is like a lot of songs aren't done with the intro by 30 seconds. I mean, I guess you could pick out a spot in the song. But I don't know if you had any thoughts about what the appropriate length for video was. I mean, it's just me and you right now, so we might as well pick a a time that makes sense. I mean, I think obviously at some point, like, it doesn't make sense, even though like I know of plenty of tracks that are 20 minutes long. Like that just doesn't make any sense to do a 20-minute track. So I mean, maybe 20 minutes would be fine since it's just me and you, but so my thought was like, if we have 6 people and they each pick like a 10-minute track, then like everybody gets a track, and then we're kind of like in our normal range of time, and then we have some like time in between. That was sort of my thought initially when I proposed 10 minutes. But I understand. I mean, I feel like 10 is like the absolute limit. Like that was intentionally like, trying to pull in like November Rain or Stairway to Heaven or something like that. Something that's obviously Freebird, something that's long. So what do you think is a good amount of time?
Yeah, I think it's plenty enough.
Well, but what? So like, what's the videos that you picked? Like, how long are they?
One is 12 minutes and second is 6 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, 12-minute one was even would even go over my limit. But I think too, whether or not it's interesting might depend on like if it's actually a video, like there's something visually going on, or if it's just like a song that someone uploaded to YouTube. Because if there's interesting stuff happening visually, then I kind of don't have a. But I'm happy to just we'll say 12 is the limit for today. I don't know if you how long we want to go, but we can. I've got 4 things picked out, so maybe we start with one of mine, and then we go to one of yours, and then we'll go back to one of mine. Maybe somebody else will show up, and then I can chop one off, or maybe you can find another, or we can sort of figure it out as we go.
Yeah, nice one.
But so what I will do is I will start off with this one. Actually, violates the interesting video aspect of sort of my tenet of being interesting on here, but it is it's actually a Block Sonic track. It's Timezone Lafontaine's Papa Made Out Like a Bandit, the album version. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit share on that, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes and 25 seconds.
are just passing through. Thanks for coming, slumming. Let me tell you something. I keep the low tones humming, toys done in. Fresh noise in the blend, cleanse from beginning to end. When I'm spinning the pen, spirographical, exact flex, autobiographical. I snap necks, live with the 4 strings, sowing seeds, so it's free. Poetry, you know it's me. Time to the Z, rhymes that'll be divine designs intertwined in the beat. Drop the ink block for the raw shock. Think my gear shot. Still in earshot, blood clots wanna act like a ratchet jaw. So fast with the smack talk, hatchet job. But when you step to check the back catalog, whole lot of whack lack and I haven't got. I don't waste time on the baseline. Carolina groove barbecue, wanna taste mine. Fat cat, save the cover to cash you hold. No covenant recovers your absence soul. Keep the chip you wanna lay on me. I'm focused, anger and lame on weed. Expressing pensive fear with expensive gear. I'm more like a lens, intense and clear. Like a blade made of crystal. Look at the ground, see a hand still holding a pistol. I'm made out like a bandit. I'm made out like a bandit.
Yeah, so all we do is keep on coming through. Yeah, we just want some Carolina brew. Cause Papa's making out like a bandit. You got to hand it to Papa, Papa never planned it. Was it divine design, or was it in the rhyme, or was it in the way he passed the time? With broken off stanzas, we go to Kansas and play for Pope Francis, and then he hands us the key to the property. It's that 4-string bass that he's offering, see? And though it's symbolic, I'm alcoholic. I'm getting drunk like a skunk, then frolic. I'm at the barbecue, rapping it a time or two. I never had a better time than when I rhyme with you. I always figured that I'd make it out like my papa, you know I'm breaking out. The bandit style, you can't have a child. Like when you was a kid with that candy pile. Your 5 and dimes will get your party rhymes and keeping y'all dancing like all the time.
Papa made out like a bandit. Papa made out like a bandit. Incoming third is another nerd. Fuck what your mother heard. I'm not concerned about them other words. It's straight absurd, so I play the curve. That's right, beatboxing on a Friday night with a flashlight. Raps tight when I just stick to the traditional beats that be medicinal. Meeting unknown conditionals. Think that you be dissing who? That's not likely. Got so many rhymes that I give them out nightly. And you can write me if you don't like the track. And I'll throw that letter right in the trash. And then I'll have my secretary write you back saying I think you got a mic to check. And I'll say, hey, hater, you don't know about the way I live my life. I might be so broke, but I can find a little peace of mind if I just go deep inside. And I mean so low, you gotta be alone for at least part of your life if you want to really know what it means to get lost in the light. And you can't see which way to go, but you don't freeze. The moment when you think the least is the same time when you cease to feed the beast. That's your ego, so emo, but what the fuck do we know? Papa made out, it's all about getting free though. Papa made out like a bandit. Papa made out like a bandit.
All right. I'm not sure. I think I have to stop YouTube video even though it stops on its own. Although, I mean, I guess we can just talk over it. But I don't know if it gives you the option to share until I stop sharing. So yeah, just for anybody who's watching who might want to join us in the future, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but there is a chat piece in the Jitsi client. And so it's you can't talk over the videos. I mean, you can unmute yourself while the video is playing, but then makes it so that you can't hear the video. So that's what we do. We just chat in the little chat piece of the application while the videos are going. So this is the first time we've done a listening party. So I don't know, it might be something we do in the future, but I don't know if you have anything that you wanted to say about that we didn't say in the chat, or if you just want to go into your video, Victor. I'm fine either way.
I'm really like this tune. It sounds really funky and groovy, and also
Yeah.
really fat.
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
I can write lyrics.
yeah.
I tried in my new album, but we'll see how it's done.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to get that on if we do another one of these. So, but yeah, if you want to go ahead and share one of yours, then we can take a listen.
I found some trip hop music. It's 4 minutes long.
Nice.
She's from Germany, named Liebeskid.
Look for a sign. This time you shoot to make it right. Her last goodbye. Don't blow your mind with thousand whys. They say love should be loved again. You just have to wait. A cure is on the way. They say love can be owned, oh it can't be claimed. Give up what you cannot have. It takes a while. Come back and say what you have seen. My lovely child, you are defenseless in your dreams. They say love should be loved again. You just have to wait. The cure is on the way. They say love can be owned, oh it can't be claimed. Give up what you cannot have. They say love should be loved again. You just have to wait. A cure is on the way. They say love can be owned, oh it can't be claimed. Give up what you cannot have. They say love should be loved again. You just have to wait. The cure is on the way. They say cannot have. Give up what you cannot have.
There it was, right there at the end. So the artist name is Liebeskid.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then the song title, I'm typing it in here, is Love Should Be Loved Again. It's nice.
She is Russian, but she's from Germany.
Ah. Can't type and talk at the same time, it seems. Is that a Russian word or
No, I think it's German word.
okay. Cool. Anything else to say about that before pick
Also,
the next one?
her style of vocals is quite similar to band called Lamb, not Lamp.
LAMB.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So I have another long one here. We've had Ty on as a guest, Ty from Lords of the Trident, a couple of times, but I don't think we've ever shared a Lords of the Trident video. So sadly, I have some guitar music for you, Victor.
Okay. Next, I will have guitar music too.
Yeah, this one's another a longer one, 6 minutes and 7 seconds. But the song's not actually that quite that long. There's a little bit of a video type intro to the beginning of it as well.
The war against the Frostworm had already claimed countless lives. Reaching out from the abandoned keep where the worm had made its den, the blizzard covered the lands with ice and death. The nearby kingdoms sent all manner of heroes, yet none returned. The king's last and best hope laid with the Knights of Dragon's Deep, a group of legendary dragon slayers. Little did they know, however, the minions of the Frostworm were already on the hunt.
So does it pause the video? Because I'm thinking if it doesn't, yeah, we can just let it well, I guess the credits are over. I was gonna say I could talk over the credits and people could just watch the credits in the video, but looks like that's that. So you were saying that you learned a lot from Ty. Did you watch the metal show that we did, or you're talking about when he was on and he talked about the Mad with Power Fist?
Yeah. Festival with
Okay.
arcade machines.
Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, if
I want
people
how much support there is from people.
yeah, I don't that was back in April, maybe it was May, but if you look back at the so I need to put in the well, I need to import all of the old videos to the new video page. So I was just putting them on my page because I wasn't sure how long we were going to do this, if it was worth creating a channel. But we created a channel for the CC Music Awards, and this is just going to be a playlist on that. Even though not everything's CC, I didn't think it made sense just to make a channel just for the quarantine chats. So on the CC Community Music Awards page, there'll be a playlist for this, and if you go through the archives, you can find when we talked about the Mad with Power Fist. And then last week, that would have been the video that was uploaded on August 9th when Ty was also on. So we didn't really talk about the festival that much then, although right now is about when the festival would have been. So we did mention it. So people are curious, they can go back and listen. Yeah, I guess you're up, Victor, if you've got your psychedelic ready to go.
Yeah.
Am I unmuted?
Yeah. No. Right in time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like that. I know you're saying it was getting a little bit repetitive, but like, I don't know, it helps me get in the groove. I think really well with that kind of stuff on. So.
Quite repetitive and quite psychedelic. I like it.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have anything else that you wanted to say about that, or?
No, actually, it's
Cool.
guitar music. What I can say about
Yeah. So, I'm sure we talked about this when Ty was on to talk about Mad with Power, but the name Mad with Power comes from the town where the band is located. And that's in Madison, Wisconsin. So I used to live there, and that's where Tom, my old co-host on Music Monument and lead singer of Lorenzo's music, that's where he's lived his entire life. I'm gonna share one of their tracks. This one's substantially shorter than than the others that I've shared, but we'll go ahead and give this one a go.
It's opening up, duck forward, get cold. Let go and come down, let go and come down. Let go and come down. Tonight it's your favorite shirt, the wind ain't hot but it's calm. Let go and come down, let go and come down. Let go and come down. It's possible I might miss you. If not, when will it again? I burn, you turn, I learn. Why not? Why? You got to feel it tonight. Blow hot and blow cold, play fast and loose. Take it to head, take it to head. Take it to head. A bit in the teeth, fits and starts at your sweet will. Not counting the cost. Let go and come down. I can tell you this is everything. Thrown and sleeveless, and it did some things. I burn, you turn, I learn. Why not? Why? You got to feel it tonight. If not, when will it again? I burn, you turn, I learn. Why, not why? You got to feel it tonight.
You know, that one ends kind of abruptly there.
Expected ending.
What was that?
It ends so unexpected.
Yeah. I knew that was not the world's longest track, so I was not super caught off guard myself. But yeah, if you weren't familiar with the song, then it wouldn't be could be. So I think you had mentioned you had picked two. Did you want to share anything else, or?
Yeah, it's from my friends from
Sweet.
here in Molto. Also guitar music. What a guitar music they. quite depressing song.
What language are the lyrics in?
I think it's in English,
Oh,
but it's too
maybe I
quiet.
wasn't paying enough attention. I'll have to listen to it again. It was just sort of like background music. So that name Remedios Immortales, that sounds Spanish, but this guy's in Kazakhstan.
Yeah,
Is the
I
name Spanish or?
I don't remember how it translates in English or Russian, but it's something about
It
immortal.
Yeah, it's like Immortal Remedy or something, I would
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I mean, my Spanish knowledge is not great, but do you know, is it Spanish or Portuguese or you know?
I think it's more Portuguese.
Oh, okay, yeah, they look very similar. I think they sound pretty different, but they look pretty similar. Um, Sweet. Anything else you want to say about that one?
I I know him in personal, but yeah, and he is quite strange human, very creative humans. But it's
Yeah.
not the best video in track from him.
Oh, um, I mean, I thought the video was interesting. Just I've always thought about doing some recording, actually doing the music recording outside in like really cold temperatures. That they talk about like with I think it was the first Slipknot album. The album producer, he would like throw things at the band to like make them angry, like to get to like just like get that on the recording. And then there's a band, dude ended up killing himself, so definitely not something that people should try. But he's in the band Death, and to like he would like not eat and stuff and he would like bury his clothes in the ground and like leave them for like a week before a show, so he would like smell and like look like death, like he had like gotten out of a coffin or something, I guess. So like it was very like that was like a very important piece of the art, but like your body can only take but so much of that kind of stuff. So I mean, you hear about like method acting and like like Christian Bale, some of his
Yeah, yeah.
stuff he stopped eating and stuff. But I mean, same
Maximum.
thing with like Heath Ledger, ended up killing himself after his Joker. I mean, he was like amazing and as Joker, but like it's like you gotta, at some point, like it's not healthy to become those characters. It's like yeah, so it's hard to know like what that line is sometimes, unfortunately. But on a happier note, I've got another one here to share. This is the Impossibulls with Back to It, with special guest Daddy O of Stetsasonic.
Yeah, it's the Bulls. Yo.
Oops, didn't mean to pause that. I just clicked on it.
Yo, here I go again with the pen strike, then get him outy. Impossibulls pull impossible tools, make a rowdy, say howdy to the crowd, jump up, beat him down. Any sucker MC thinks we clown around. This old hype shit, 1993. Battle rhymes like mines if you biting me. Blowing up your face like a bomb in the mic. Got a song for the fight, make them wrong when I write.
What's the matter with my...
Yo, hold up, now everybody thinking that I'm crazy when I roll up. But all I'm trying to do is build my flow up and trying to show these rappers on the mic that they can grow up. So show up and listen to the sounds of the party. Impossibulls rap like Eddie Griffin in Ferraris. Wait, let me stop like the beat was muted and rewind my mind so I can get back to it.
how we do it all the time. Pull it like a bully pulls a bullet from a 9. Loyal to the end, man, I'ma stick with mine like Spider-Man sticks to the walls when he climbs. Yo, we beat too high, no you can't be down. Once bitten, twice shy, reject the sound. Fucking with low down, damn kids, you blew it. Doc, break the beat back, we can get back to it. Back to it, this is how we do it once again. Back like the body part you turn to a friend. Loyal to the end, man, I'ma stick with Doc. Not Chuck D, but see Doc's my Hank Shock. Lee like Bruce, cause the beat, it be kicking. Recipe famous without the finger licking. Showing to prove it, sticking to move it. Impossibulls never front, getting back to it.
We getting back to it. We got him, C-Doc. Watch this. MCs be acting a fool as if they don't know about the D-A-double-D-Y-O. Bar schemes and punchlines like battle rap. How you get all the way up from leaning back? How you from Troy Ave and you feel Afro shotters? How you a pederast and call yourself Bambada? Here come that real MC with real street ties. And we ain't petting no pandas, that's them other guys. We on them C-Doc beats, cutting above the rest. YouTube is free, if you don't like me, get it off your chest. But like I said before you judge me, I'm gonna judge back. And what I use to judge, it ain't applause, but yes it claps. Ain't no weapon against me, it's gonna win. I rip that old ass truth, me and my partner Lion. Flavor in your ear, no Craig Mack. And we ain't seen in no coach, cause we don't like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, it's good that I didn't stop it when I wanted to, because then it tells you the album cover right there at the end. So, or the album shows you the album cover and tells you the album name right there at the very end. So, would have missed that.
Is that real Check D from Public Enemy?
Oh, that's Daddy O from Stetsasonic in that video. So are you talking about when he they say, and no, I don't mean Chuck, I mean C-Doc?
Yeah.
I actually wasn't looking at the video at that point. It probably is. Oh yeah. I see him pointing at yeah. So just what I'll do here is so people will know what we're talking about. We'll fast forward it to that part of the video so people can see what you're asking about.
Yeah, it's the Bulls. Man, I'ma stick with Doc, not Chuck D, but see Doc's my Hank Shock. Me like.
Yeah, so there's actually let's I mean if you've got the time, I can just play another one here. You have the time to stick around? All right, so this will maybe shed some light on your question.
In the 60s, Friday nights had lights. Alliance aviators kicking off, take flight. Remembering a day past, fitting for a king. Waiting for the time and the place to bring. Two brothers, one high school, one field. An iron grid peels, leaves talent revealed. Exposing two brothers who were already kings. Separated in college, it's the way of things. Reuniting Buffalo in the cold and snow. But paid for the game, now the brothers are pro. Same league, same team, both with the same dream. Making history, heretofore still unseen. Recognized by the hall with little fame. Recognition came subsequent to the game. A first is forever, so there'll never be another. Royalty, peace, and love, the King brothers.
We down with the kings, 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 down with the kings.
We got to where we had set our sights on getting, but you can do the same thing we did. We're no different than you. We just worked hard. There's a price you have to pay.
Down with the kings. Once upon a time before the king, there was two kings in Ohio where they did their thing. Gridiron fire, trying to tell y'all why these kings got a story to bring. Either you can or can't, and cannot do is not an option. In the OH10, next of kin, can I add a G in a land below Cleveland? Fit for a king, wanna see it again? Long road to the Hall of Fame. Fame sounds like a win. Charles and Anthony as children, growing up to Charlie and Tony as veterans. 3D triple threat, ball, movies, and music. Music was not seen yet. These real Ohio players, tale of two brothers, strong father, sister, and mother. We down with the kings, down with the kings. Down with the kings, down with the down with the kings, down with the down with the kings, down with the kings.
Growing up in the ghetto, only ghetto by name. Loving life and family, do it all for the game. Dad made him train hard for the bigger cause, and you only succeed, brother, when you're getting yours. A high school phenom bound to go pro. When the bills call, better put a both in the show. Living history while you're living the dream. The first black sibling signed to the same pro ball team. Try as they may, but the bond never breaks. Now these two brothers have two roads to take. Charlie kept playing, Cincinnati was the team, while Tony showed his talents up on the silver screen. With the past as prologue and times gone by, the letter started with family in Alliance, Ohio, and it moved into infamy. This history's the thing that you understand the story when you walk among the kings.
We down with the kings, down with the kings, down with the kings, down with the down with the kings, down with the down with the kings, down with the kings.
All right, so here's the opportunity to talk over the credits here, the one that I missed before. I don't know how long they'll go on, so I don't
That's
know.
cool. For me, it's quite classical hip hop.
Yeah, for sure. So
Not the stupid 808.
yeah, so I'm surprised. You might know some of this, but oops, shit, that's the wrong button. The stop recording or button is right beside the stop YouTube video. All right, remove shared video. Yeah. So Chuck has been on a few different Block Sonic releases, actually. I don't know how many off the top of my head, but let's see here. So I got a couple that I'll drop in the chat. I'm pretty sure that he's been on. So I'm not sure where the Long Road Out of the Hall of Fame was in some soundtrack. But I don't know where that soundtrack got released exactly. But yeah, DMC from Run DMC has been on an Impossebulls track as well. Now that I know that he was on.
How it possible?
So
Is it so easy to contact them?
so what happened was this may be, I'm trying to think if where this story has been told. Actually, I think at least some of this story was told when Cheese or Potsy rather, when Potsy interviewed Sean Franklin, some of this story got told. So if you want to listen to that, I'll drop that in the. You can hear it. You can hear it firsthand from Sean, or at least some of it. I mean, Sean's not in the Impossibulls, but we had, I think we had CDoc on Music Monument. So that interview, he might have told the story, but basically, Mike used to do, well, I think he might still do the web design and some album covers for Slam Jams, which is Chuck D's record label. And CDoc, I think, well, CDoc for some portion was like operating Slam Jams, his Chuck D's label, because like Chuck was touring with Prophets of Rage. And I don't know like what the like how long that was going, and like if he was like officially employed or if it was just I don't know all the deets on that, but I know what you can see if you go to slamjams.com, down at the bottom there's you see this, designed and developed by Envision, UV or NVCION. And what you'll notice, if you go to envision.com, is the Block Sonic logo, the Public Enemy logo,
Public Enemy,
yeah, the Anti-Symbol logo, a bunch of different things there. The CDoc's got like a paper mache unicorn there, it looks like. So and then if I guess the about page, I thought somewhere it said Southern Maine, but maybe that was back when it was just Mike, and maybe he's brought in some guys that are not in Maine now. But yeah, the Impossibulls have toured with Public Enemy in the past, and so it's been basically the Impossibulls got started on the Public Enemy forum. That's where it all got started. Like 20 plus years ago at this point.
That's all I've heard about them.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember. I mean, basically Chuck was on the forum seeing what they were doing, and at some point he got involved. Well, it's interesting because Sean's story of meeting Chuck is completely separate from the Impossibulls. Sean and CDoc are now both part of Black Sonic, but like those paths were not the same. I mean, Sean was trying to get his band, the Scallions, signed to Chuck D's label, if I remember correctly. And so he just sent in a demo, or maybe he emailed them and asked if he would like a demo or something. I can't remember. Again, I posted that the interview that Potsy did with Sean. But what happened was that Chuck was on a tour for like a book or something. I don't know exactly. I don't remember where, but it wasn't so far from where Sean lives. And so he drove to the book signing, and he was like, hey, I sent you a record to listen to or whatever. And then he was like, oh, well, what, Chuck was like, what's your name? And he's like, Sean. He's like, oh, Sean Franklin. And so like Chuck had really actually liked it, or at the very, least taken some interest in it. I mean, the Scallions are like a almost like a 60s you know, like art rock band, you know. It's like art pop sort of, with sort of like a retro feel. So not the kind of stuff you would necessarily associate with Chuck D, but you know, he definitely thought that it was valuable inclusion. And then it just all sort of came together. I think with Sean, what he had said that when the Impossebulls started releasing on Block Sonic, then Sean was like, "Hey, I know those guys from the forums. I wonder if you know, if Mike would be willing to put out our stuff too." And sort of like one thing led to another, and now we've got the releases from, you know, Chuck Mosley and Awesome Dre, and there's supposed to be a Stetsasonic album coming out at some point. I don't know, like when. I know there was some talk of that. Like we submitted it for Record Store Day, and that didn't get picked up for Record Store Day. So, you know, we had a timeline to get the Record Store Day stuff out, and so that's why that's out. And so, the Stetsasonic stuff, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I mean, I think. Who knows what all is going to happen with all the COVID stuff, as far as like with, you know, people not being able to work and stuff. But you know, things are going pretty well with in Block Sonic Land right now. So I guess we'll see what happens in the future. So. But yeah, they're you know, I would say if you're interested in getting involved in some of those Impossebulls projects that might have some big names, just talk to Mike. He might, you know, like I know they collaborate with like people all the time, you know, like you find all sorts of cameos and collaborations on their tracks, you know, not just like big names, but like Cheese and Potsy are on a lot of the stuff. Like you see Timezone Lafontaine, some of his stuff, you know, the funky track that I played at the beginning, like he's got people coming in on all that stuff. So I think people would be down. You know, it's just about you know, making the contacts. So you know, and then there's another like there's Electric Mirrors, and then Vietnam 2, like it's two different bands. They might, with your stuff, they might be like a better collaboration partner to just like to get started with. I think the music is more similar. So, but you know, like they're collaborating with different people. And then Mr. Bitterness and the Guilty Pleasures, he had the album that came out with it was like Das Fentanyl was one of the tracks, but I can't remember who. The guy is from Philadelphia. The other, so Mr. Bitterness is in LA, and then his collaborator is in Philadelphia, but I cannot remember. I'm so bad with names. I like remember faces and visuals and like places and stuff. But Das Mister is the name of that group. The Das Kaput is Mr. Bitterness's, and so that one for sure. You know, maybe they would be some good people to work with. But yeah, there's all sorts of collaborations going on in the Block Sonic land. So Mike knows what's going on better than I do. So I would just talk to him, see what you can get in on.
Yeah, nice.
So
it looks like. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
It looks like it's so easy to collaborate. Rather, it's collaborate with somebody here in Kazakhstan.
Yeah. I mean, you know, time zones probably help. Just be on, you know, like the same, because you know, even though like East Coast, West Coast, I mean, yeah, it's not the same time zone, but it's still like 3 hours apart, and it's very common like for people to collaborate across country. And Cheese and Potsy, I think they're both in Japan still. so that makes the time zone thing a little bit different. But they're originally from Canada, so I'm sure they have lots of friends in Canada. So they're accustomed to doing the time zone thing too. So, and they're all native English speakers, which probably helps as well. But yeah, I think again, just talk to Mike and see where things can go, and if I've got contact information for a lot of these guys too, if you want to talk to people directly. So just let me know, send me an email, and we can talk about that. So,
Yeah.
but what I was getting ready to say was, it looks like I've got lunch plans here in like 25 minutes or so. So I need to sort of get ready for that. So before we close the call here, did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
I've got some song to share, but
Okay.
if you have a time.
Well, is it long or?
No.
Yeah, if it's short, we can give it a go.
I think it's short.
Okay.
I love the way you dance, breeze you're innocent.
Yeah, I think they win some local competition, so they have some budget to do so. The
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Tom's or not Tom, the Lords of the Trident video had some money from a local something in Madison. I know that Tom has gone to those Madison area music awards before. Been nominated, I think. I can't remember if they won, but that's why it initially came to my head them. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to come up with some stuff for the vote later because we don't really have time to discuss. But I'll put the listening party back on. I think it's an easy thing to do. I mean, to pick a few tracks, and if we have more people, then it's like fewer people that need to pick. Fewer tracks you need to pick, and it's like not hard to find tracks. So, we might have to change the rules a little bit in the future if people don't want to listen to full songs. But I think that worked pretty well for us. So. Anyway, Victor, hopefully you're able to make it next week, and we'll talk then.
yeah, bye.
All right, later, man.